bump it up by one.
Oh, that's so good.
Wow, that stupid
Those
Halo.
statues.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was. It's the Halo. It's just like not proccing for me today. It's like every time I press it, it's just the Halo is having issues.
What do you mean by Halo?
Halo Karini.
Oh, have you tried unequipping it and re-equipping it?
I haven't done that recently, but I don't normally have the issue. But I guess, yeah, I could just fix that with that.
Well, I noticed in the PTR, um, some of my gear stats wouldn't update until I would re-equip my gear. So that's why I suggested that.
I understand.
Like after this rift, try doing it, and then maybe it might help.
Yeah, for sure. I will. Explore. Oh, okay. Fields. Fields of fun. Alright. We'll go to the middle. Wow. Man, that 180k health is so different.
Ooh, I gotta watch out. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that 180k health is just so critical. And this setup is not easy, which means that even for solo pushing, I might have to go back to that other version. Moving to the bottom here, nice.
What is this? What is it?
this guy. Woo! We made it to the leaderboard. Nice. Each one ranked up. Nice.
I am returning to town.
I got one upgrade each.
Not primal.
Yeah, I can tell. Alright, so when are you gonna play Fortnite? In a little bit?
Uh,
One more GR or something? Cause I can take a break.
do you want a break? Your friend just got in the game.
Yeah, I guess. I just mean like we'll just do a couple more, I guess.
Okay.
My power grows.
My whisper needs. So I'm gonna sit. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Let's go and check some stuff.
Season 30 waiting room.
Season 30 waiting room. Yeah, yeah. We're just waiting for season 30. Let's see.
Well, even if this season ended, I'd be happy with that too. Because then I can like go through all this stuff.
Let's see. I, fine.
861. Is that how many items you have?
860. Um, those are
I'm not looking forward to going through that. Okay.
yeah. That's a 6 minute.
If he's using that, it makes me want to fucking go switch it up.
Switch it up to what?
Go balls to the wall. Get the old og killed out.
Oh, I don't know about that. I was dying because oh yeah, I should move the should see.
What do I got there? I couldn't. I do
Let's,
need to think
let's
these
check
up
another
though.
bunch of the 4 players. These are
Thing never gives me what I
this
want.
is a 6 as well. This guy's using Guardians on the helmet. Okay, right. This is the bracers, the strong arms. Yeah, these are definitely very interestingly low stated items. Wait, what?
Can't wait for a chance at 2
Oh,
finals.
okay, so it's
Or a chance at double legendaries.
so it's 2 barbs. Interesting.
Those new shards too, man, make me want to do bounties and stuff, you know? So I
This
can't
is
wait
a
for this new season.
double. It's a 5 minute one. Hellfire with a 15 rank. Wait, what? Now that's suspicious. That's
But
suspicious, alright. That rank 975 person with the 5 minute one. That's pretty suspicious to me.
what,
What are
rift time?
yeah, like the and the Paragon too.
There is
Well,
bots, you know.
yeah, I figured. Yeah, this one is weird.
During the PTR, there was a lot of bots.
Yeah,
It was crazy. Like it was,
yeah, that one's
like
just
it lags the
nuts.
server. Like it lags the game up pretty bad.
Yeah, that was weird. The one I looked in the 4 player, that was really suspicious to me. That was terrible.
Who were they?
It was like Leap Quake. It was season. It was a season group play, 4 players, and like that one was a Leap Quake barb, and then I mean the rest is should be as per normal. It's just like the 4th player isn't like a second wizard or something, and then
Okay.
the gems are like, well, a rank 8 Bane of the Powerful, a rank 25 of other gem and stuff. Oh, that's suspicious. All right, it's
Maybe
almost
they switch their gear every time they log off.
no. It was hero details. It's hero details.
Oh, okay. So
It's
they
not
actually beat it with that?
yeah, which actually which the only way is that the wizard carried really hard. First of all, it was a 140, and then the other barb like did everything like correctly. Now
It probably
that's
got carried.
yeah, like they didn't need a 4th person. Like it was stupid.
Whoa, what's going on?
There's a missile dampening somewhere, I think.
It,
Uh,
the barbarians'
yeah. I saw the
weapons were slowed down.
yeah. It's a missile dampening boss. That's why I was like the yellow
It
boss
just looked
is
really cool. I was
yeah. It
actually,
does.
I
Yeah, it
moved away from
does.
it because I thought it was like the elite's
No,
power.
the Halo is still acting weird. I got hit really hard just now. I didn't die because there was ignore pain, but I moved the Halo to my other like other side just to make sure it's like equipped in a different way. There's something wrong with the Halo today. It's weird.
Yeah, it doesn't have an altar.
That's okay.
I'm
That's
only
funny.
messing.
I know, but that's pretty funny. Spaghetti. That's terrible. Oh, hmm. Okay, we got our 25%, so we got our pylon. Hmm. Okay, we'll play there. If I can get there with...
Oh, this is gonna be nuts.
Yeah, he's gonna go grab stuff, I guess.
I'm just warming up.
So what did you eat today? Like, for lunch?
Me?
Yeah.
I had cheeseburgers.
Oh, okay.
I had the Randy diet. Randy's from Trailer Park Boys. He's like a pretty big guy on the show, and all he
Okay.
eats is cheeseburgers. That's his thing, and he's like sweaty and greasy. It's funny.
Okay, this is gonna hurt. If I can get... This is Soul Lashers, man. I'm watching. By the way, continue. I'm also playing attack speed version the whole time. So the only problem is when the Rift Guardian fight goes, I get drained if there's especially no ads boss. So my sheet is different from other people as well. Or like my consistent damage is different. So I'm not playing with like 4.5 to 4.7 or something. Like my sheet is 6.3 un unbuffed.
I'm just warming up.
But today I've been having Halo issues.
Let's say alter issues.
Okay.
I'm,
Man, why are the elites like...
Blizzard needs to give it to us. Give us the alters, man.
Not ready. If only this, I'm in.
Why is it so painful? 180k health difference. Hmm. So we hit the 75% mark.
Warming up.
That's why. Hmm. This stalker is hitting me.
Need more arcane power.
Okay, finally. The other one we had fields too, so it's a big difference. But this was like fourth floor
See me now.
festering. Yeah, it was too far to get a 99%. I would have bothered, but ow.
Die a slow death.
Die a slow death. Yeah, it's gonna be slow because I'm having my issues.
I'm not complaining, man. It's just this boss is always very long. Doesn't matter if it's like one or four people. He's always a pain in the ass.
Yeah, he moves a lot, but because
Yeah.
we have him locked down from like multiple people and a support aiming a support, so he stays. Yeah, those maps were bad.
Having the barb
Spaghetti.
is nice. Can't wait to play one next season.
Spaghetti's terrible. Oh wow, I got it. Well, okay, that was I thought that was gonna 30%, but it was not. All right, let's try getting this jump of ease. Nice,
I need to
137.
go back.
I think I will try and make a zBarb next season. See how that goes. I'm
Oh
totally
yeah.
gonna be dog shit at it, but it'll be fun.
Ooh. Just, if only this Halo was ancient. I mean, it's not great or anything. It's just the speed version. Only was
Curious to see how
ancient.
useful that glass is.
That what?
How useful that class is. The
Oh,
zBarb.
the barb? Yeah, yeah. What is wrong with the Halo? Hmm,
I'm just gonna use the washroom really quick.
okay. I'm like not getting the proc off. I'm gonna re-equip the set again. Even though today I started out as the Firebird from what I did last time from the Years of War Conquest. Like, I don't get it. Like, what's wrong? Today I ripped like a lot today. Okay. So that's that. Then
If my old master could
re-equip.
see now.
Yeah. 6.3 without my skill bar. I'm basically at my 1 to 9.7 ratio. Yeah, I'm playing the attack speed version somewhat. But the funny thing is this, I've been playing this attack speed version since the beginning because I was playing Typhoon Hydra for my 90 speeds and stuff, right? 90, 95. And then I got so lazy when I wanted to swap to my Tau Rasha, I played attack speed. Like as I kept going, I kept continuing to play from 20%. I had 20% here from my Hydra build, and then the rest were the same with the crit chance and the thing only lesser, right? But basically, I played 20%, and then as soon as I got more attack speed, I went down by one because I have one extra slot, whether it's the gloves or the COE. So I've been playing with this attack speed style, and so as long as I'm not ripping or getting shredded, I have um a much higher like damage quote unquote breakpoint, especially for Comet, right? So what this does is, for example, what I do, well, today I didn't do it very well, but normally I aim one backwards and one forward, and in the rift I do that. See? So like in that one, well, 1.5 frames, I did two, so to speak. I'm not like a good frame person or anything, but like I just do that, and that's how I play with that with this attack speed version. And so if we have like good maps and good density, I gain, an extra half a mil per monster because people who have played this one, um, they are at the 4 point. They're basically at the 5 mil. Like they're one short. So let's see. For example, right? Well, it's hard to say because my weapon is holding the majority modifier. So I can't really just take out the weapon, obviously. I have to take out like gloves or something. So C 4.5. So it's like 4.5 to 5 mil is what people normally play at, unbuffed from magic weapon and whatnot. Unless you're playing attack speed version, which brings you up like a lot more. And then obviously if you have 150 OGs or something, like every 150 OGs will matter because of this season. Your intelligence goes beyond 30k, 30,000. And then I already sacrificed some intelligence. I could be at 29 something. Like my intelligence could be 29 something. But I can't go any lower health. Without a zBarb, I can't go any lower health. I was already ripping, even with a zBarb. And it's not the zBarb's fault. It's the Halo of Carini for one, and for two, it's my shields. I'm not at my 1 million shield. 1 million shield. I'm only at 810, and that's the problem too. Like I know that's the problem. And that's why this was difficult to play. Because I even shifted my COE to a ancient one. So I gained an augment by playing an ancient COE with a different pair of gloves. My old gloves is the vitality gloves, and COE is a non-ancient right here. So this one. So I should be playing this one. This is the tankier way with the 1.5, and then my shield would be back closer to 1 mil, like 9. I don't remember anymore, 975 or something. And then when I buff myself, I'm at 7 instead of 7.5. Well, 7574. So just now I was at 5. I was like 5 what? 5.5? Something like that. Yeah.
I'm
So
at 5.2 right now.
yeah, I'm at 7. If I move back to my 1.5 mil thing, I'm at 7. So that's the difference. I cast 2 meteors at a time.
If I got that 26 points, I think I'd be at 5.3.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm playing at a just a slightly different one, even in solo. I'm not doing this with the focus restraint attack speed version or anything that the group has. I'm already attack speed version because of the customization that we are able to do. I was like, why not switch it up? So if a good map pops up, as long as I don't rip like I did several times today, dying like twice every rift, um, we lost like 30 seconds as well.
All
And
right.
so that previous map was bad. We had 2 bad floors minimum. So that was a 944. The first one was 620. Yeah, so we'll have to see this third
Okay.
one.
I'll do this and then I'll
Yeah,
play a little Fortnite.
yeah, do this and then play a little Fortnite. It sounds good.
So I promised Scion yesterday that I'd quit, and I never did.
What happens if you don't feel like it, bro?
I'll play a little bit. Play a couple rounds. Like I said, I can only do so much, but I'll do a couple rounds.
If you want to play Lego Fortnite instead, you can show me the room.
Yeah, I don't mind. I haven't really played that in a while. That Phantom Galaxies game is kind of cool though, for a free game.
It was free.
Those screenshots you took, right?
Yeah, it's like, ooh, it's 27 gigs, I think, to download it.
Oh, we're gonna go
Uh,
move forward.
y-
Okay.
yeah, we got to.
Yeah, there's not enough density. There were just 2 elite packs there.
Oh, the arcane was just kicking my ass.
Focus the bull. Yeah, I'm getting charged by the bull. Every time I stand in an Oculus ring, I get charged by a bull. Like that. See? Huh. I said it. Like, I foresaw that. Every time I use an Oculus ring, the bull charge.
Yeah, for a free game, it's not bad, man. The movement though, it needs a little work. I guess we could skip this, right?
No, we're gonna kill it.
Or it's almost dead.
Yeah, we're gonna kill it.
It's got. It looks like it has about 2 galaxies so far that you can visit. There's at least 40 places almost to visit. Like I'm estimating right now. Um, Not much salvaging and crafting yet at the point in the game that I'm at, but
Okay.
the combat, if you slow your sensitivity down a little bit, it can be very fun.
Okay. Yeah, this
I
is my
enjoyed
favorite.
it.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite spot. Remember, when I was my god DH, I pulled for you in this
Yeah.
spot right here. Yeah, this is my favorite area creator push.
The fucking screams. Because there's so many packed up.
Kaboom. We have our triple plus, I think 3 or 4 packs in here. Alright, that should be clean.
Still waiting.
This is my favorite layout, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like this dungeon.
What breed is he? Labradoodle? You know that a Labradoodle is the original designer dog? Yes, sir. Good job. My friend Brittany had a Labradoodle. I have to find a picture of it to show you. His name was Monster. And he was a fucking monster, Casey. He jumped out of the fucking...
This layout,
jumped out of
I
the
always go
fucking
to the
well
bottom
in the
ramp
darkness, and
myself,
he's running
even as a
around
god
in the front
DH.
yard, and the fucking manager, on-site manager, is trying to catch the dog, and they could not catch him. He had run in circles. And so I had to go out there and catch her and put her back inside. She was at work. She was a banker. Yeah, that's tiny.
Is there?
And I.
Oh,
Tiny.
I thought the other one died already.
Oh yeah, no.
One did, yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I thought both did. I moved as. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Shock
original
tower.
designer dog.
We gotta move, I think.
Labradoodle.
Yep. Yeah, Anarchs. Anarchs are great. We almost don't even need elite packs. With this mob type on this floor, we don't need any like
Does he
elite
like
packs.
dead? Good.
This might be a PB.
I was watching a show on dogs and how to like get them to go on their bed and all this other stuff, and to get them to like stay in that one spot. Like you could take that anywhere and stick it anywhere, and essentially they would go on it, and you could get them to stay in that spot as long as that was there. He's like, what? He's like, this thing's new. It's too small, dog. Yeah, so, you know where you could get him a bed at? This is where I got Cherokee's bed, at Costco. So at Costco, they have Kirkland beds. They're so good, tasty, they're really heavy. And...
Come on, get a 99.
Oh, is that,
Okay,
is
by
that,
the level.
fucking,
Oh.
what is
It-
that brand?
I might die. I
Kong?
couldn't teleport.
They have
Clear that
stuff
up
just
for
like
you there,
that
bot.
made from Kong. Just like that. It's like
Holy
their
shit.
rope toys or whatever. I've seen them out. Yeah, I used to get them for the dogs all the time. I had a pink one that was like a bunny.
Thank you.
And then I had one that looked like that was orange, but it was like a wolf type thing.
Yeah,
cost or whatever.
the map didn't work out with the 99. Like there was a possibility that it would be right there, but
They
it
don't
was
like it.
just not.
I don't know why. They only like the balls.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
so
hit and
like
bury them in the bars.
he went to check for 99% while we were killing, and I was watching, I was
Oh,
moving
true.
too, and that's why I stopped and I got trapped because I didn't want to
That's
overkill
bullshit.
while he was looking.
Okay, ability say.
Today the 99% are not presenting itself very well either,
So I'm on Leg
Yeah.
of Fort.
and that actually ruined the PB because I think
Medium
we
well.
could have gotten our PB if we got in the pylon. Yeah, we lost the PB.
I can't carry
Gotta figure
anymore.
out how to turn you up.
Good to see.
A lot where.
Oh, am I
I don't know
very
if you can do
soft?
that.
You can right click my name, I think.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the first map isn't there either. Oh,
You would like
Okay,
put
so it
your
says, how are you? I tried to fix the design of the
like
PC
hold down
Employer's
on his
Tree works
name.
with special stickers on
Yeah,
your
I found
car.
it.
Okay.
I'd love to keep her how she is.
I think I
Supervise.
used he or she.
I am returning to town.
I got it. I figured it out.
yeah. I mean, we did get a fields on that one, on the one that we were really fast with. So it's definitely like a lot different. But like the density that we
Oh, I
got
like
just
your
now, though,
pajamas.
that was like
Like your
reasonable.
pajamas are
The
so
problem was
cozy.
that the there were a couple elites that I thought was gonna die already, and it didn't. So we lost like 20 seconds there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the exit pylon, um, on the previous floor. I thought that elite died, like the second one.
Oh, these aren't bad gloves, but not what I want.
Fortune favors the bold. Do come back again. Maybe you can
I still
find
haven't
something
seen
else.
a primal today either. I mean, not that I've cleared any GR pushing from my pushing.
You don't feel good?
Fortune favors. Do come back again.
I'm surprised I didn't see one either.
Yeah, I mean, you've
I
been doing
know. Get tea. Do you
those
have any
most
tea?
of the cleared rifts too.
Do you have tea? Do
You
you have
look like you
lemon?
could use a nip. Don't forget, luck always
My
changes.
Okay,
bags
so
are
get some
full.
tea
2
and
of
get some lemon.
Nice to catch up.
51.
Give me honey. No honey? Well, eat the
Let's
lemon.
try another
Fortune favors.
Oh
Don't
man,
forget,
makes me want to go with the
luck
Hydra.
always
I'd say even just trying the
5
tea
of
though will help.
Teasing me.
Even if you don't
68.
have the honey, you know, just the tea and the lemon.
All right.
I mean, when I push, I break down stuff. I don't know. That's how I've been playing. I'm not making it any special treatment here. Today, when I pushed, I spent 10 minutes ranting about what I could do better and what I wasted time on between my pushes. And that's why I made a second highlight, which I wanted to do anyway off stream when I make a highlight. So when I say that I'm going to go back and review it, I made the highlight. It's on my notepad. 347.01 to 431.16 is the 3 GRs we did. I ripped twice on our freaking 615 too. I died to what? The wasps and what was the other one? Like before we clicked the speed pylon, which we didn't because zBarbs don't want the speed pylon, so we ignored it. But I died at the speed pylon, which the speed pylon would have helped me avoid that one death. Um, and the other death was where was it? Like right before it. Yeah, like right before the pylon. Yeah, so I lost a lot of time for that one already. So stupid. Yeah, we had shock towers, but that was not my deaths. Floor 1 shock tower. We fought at like what? 2 different big tiles, right? Yeah. Yeah. And then second floor was the fields. The fields we played half of the damage on the first pull, and then we moved to the middle.
All these little plants and stuff collect the veggies and fruit and stuff. You're gonna need food.
And then we got a channeling. And then we had to move because the elite pack were alone from the channeling. Let's see. Did I have to move? The question is, did I have to move? So when we killed the first initial big pool of 3 elite packs, well, I killed 2 of them. There was a third one that I stayed with the Oculus Ring, and then I managed to kill a fourth. Apparently, there were 4. Apparently, there were 4 packs, I think. I died. I died again before, like during that first pull in the field, I died once. That's my third death. That's another 15 seconds lost. So if I didn't die, it would be under 6 minutes because 3 deaths.
You got any food I can get for you? Or can I eat berries? I can.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I need to find a cave that isn't so poisonous.
Well, I'm just breaking down. I don't I don't want to just talk about like movement because I would have moved myself. I do this as God DH like a lot. Now, on the other hand, when I do solo pushing, okay, I don't for fields, what I do is I play very greedy. And what I mean by that is I do the opposite.
I think you're
So
wrong.
so when what I do with okay, so what I do with fields, depending on the monster type, so let's say they're chickens, right? When I play my God DH, it's not about whether I cleared it or not. It's the strategy I'm talking about. So so let me explain further, right? The God DH doesn't mean that I cleared it, but what I do is I squeeze the map by not revealing. So I purposely pull like a lot by having pixel forward movement and then I backtrack to the bridge. So I'm
Okay.
only fighting the density that I need without
Yeah,
revealing.
most of them are poisonous.
Now, as a zBarb, you would move forward, and then of course, depending on the time, you decide whether you want to eat up a pylon spawn or not, right? We had anarchs, death maulers, which are good.
There's a cave over here.
Let's see, let me restart the fields. So it was serpent magus, the snakes, anarchs, blood clan maulers, exarchs. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. That's my point. I would have moved a certain way too in these fields. Yeah, I died on the Oculus Ring. Like I was using, I lost like I used the Oculus Ring there for 2 seconds out of the 5 seconds or whatever. That was my third death. Yeah, I'm just trying to find. Yeah, and I'm playing. And earlier I talked about my attack speed version of the wizard. That is a group setup. Eventually speaking, if we all played the Paragon non-capped of a group thing, of course it would be focus and restraint. You know,
Can't really farm anything in here.
and then of course there's a ZTH, like I said. But I have what 1.4 mil difference, and then like I said, I lost time. I lost damage time. On the first floor, what was it? What was the
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find another cave. Uh, with green resources.
on the first floor? Trying to find what the okay on the first floor it was poison mob set basically because we had wasps, we had accursed, which are good too. The elite pack wasn't great. It was the Blazing Guardians, but we had loads there. The full screen that was like 7%. Yeah,
Let's see what it takes to upgrade
yeah.
my thing
The
here.
shock tower where we settled on the second bigger tile that we fought. It was 7% minimum before the elite pack Blazing Guardian were killed. We gained 7%. It's the poison mob set, accursed with wasps.
Could use this rock.
I mean, when I say 7%, I don't know the exact, but I saw we gained from like 21% to like 28 or something. So I presume it was 7%. And we had like 30 something monsters in that. And and by the way, okay, so here's the other thing that I didn't do for the entire of the rift as well. I only played about 3 black holes or not even. So if you want to talk about min maxing, I could have done a lot more because at that pact, where we got the 7%, the elite probably would have died 5 seconds faster because I would have had a black hole that was 30 I think it's 30 something. How's D3 holding up? I haven't been playing. I only just today decided to try pushing again. And then my fastest time that I did was 1550, but my third pylon was channeling, and I got Vesalius as well. So my Squirt's Necklace stacks were just practically. I had to play perfect like throughout the whole thing, and I obviously got a little tilted, and I died at least. Well, I died once and got procced the second time, like later on of the Vesalius fight, but I couldn't keep my uptime above
Ah,
60%.
man.
Well, not even 60. It was like I couldn't keep it above
No.
10% of the Squirt's Necklace stacks against Vesalius. So I lost a lot of time. Well, a lot of damage on Vesalius. Regardless, yeah, Shock Tower into fields. We had good monster types. Like there were some grotesque in the fields too. Like some of it. It was a really mixed kind of fields, to be honest. It wasn't even the best. Like this feels to me was like it's only like 65% there. I keep looking, I keep rewatching it right now, and like this feels to me is like 65% power. Like in terms of like perfect alignment of what you really want, this is only 65%.
I need to do this. This is funny though, honestly. Sarah's the one that taught me this.
Yeah, Versailles is a pain. Oh, I thought you for some reason when you mentioned Fortnite, I thought you meant the shooting portion, the actual Fortnite. For some reason, I was just thinking the actual Fortnite.
Well, that's what I normally do play.
Okay, gotcha. I just didn't. Yeah, I just didn't know if that's
Well,
what
we gotta
you
use.
agreed upon.
I need that blue wood from the cactus.
Okay. There were some face beasts too, like one or two face beasts in that
The
fields,
Flexwood?
Yeah.
but the majority is Exarchs, Anarchs, Serpent Magus,
I got
Come
one
on.
of them.
Death
Okay.
Maulers.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's a bust. Okay, let's see.
right. So anyway, my point is I overanalyze certain things. Now I'm not like the maximum analyze because I don't push that much, but uh I do like recall these kinds of things, and I do a lot of um in between analysis as well. And so it's not me trying to defend anything. Okay, that's not my purpose. Um my purpose is to acknowledge what happened in the rift and what the potential is based on what I know and how much I have played. And I do that, you know, as I'm pushing. I do that on the fly as well. I mean, I was quiet in that one when I was playing it, but I wasn't quiet when I died like 2 to 3 times. And I've today it's been weird with the Halo Carini. I even took the suggestion of my friend, right? Um, have a good night. Um, yeah. So like, I even took my friend's suggestion to re-equip the Halo of Carini, and I did that, and it still felt the same. It was just odd, but at the same time, I know that by playing this version of the gloves, I put myself at a lower health pool, which also lowered the shields from near a million down below par, and so that is the problem. The other problem, like I said, um, was that I actually didn't play Black Hole like hardly in that fastest time. Yeah, so I'm there's like so many different things that I could have done on my part. Um, and then the monster types were pretty good, and I would dare say that the monster types that I had in that PB like is so much better than what I had. Well, aside from the 1550 attempt, the entirety of that PB itself is like it felt a lot like better in terms of consistency of monster type that I would have killed just as much while still failing a god DH push with that because I lack damage on my god DH. Because if I were to get speed pylon as the first pylon that we did in the PB of that shock tower, the speed pylon, okay, it helps like this, right? It gives you that breakpoint difference, whatever it is, wherever it is, it will give a rise in your per screen per density damage. Yes. But it's a speed pylon, so it doesn't really help my god DH the way that I play it. Okay. And then we got the power. Now the problem with the power, if I were to switch it to a god DH perspective, okay, the the way that I would play it, like I mentioned earlier, is that I would back off back to the bridge as soon as I saw that there were enough Anarchs and Death Maulers, Anarch Exarchs and all that, and the snakes were on me, so I would hold back in revealing. So whether I reach to the point of revealing, let's say that we did or I did, even with switching what it was to do the power pylon play, I would either have to save it or I would have to clean up all that density first before the power pylon would actually strike the elite packs, which were 5 of them by the time we get to the power pylon. If I were a god DH, I would still see the 5 elite packs. And then the problem with the god DH though, if we align myself as a god DH to get the third pylon, which was channeling, channeling doesn't help the god DH, but channeling helps my version, or at least the attack speed version of the Meteor Wizard, where it helps me even more because I can get to spam even harder. And this whole time of that PB, I didn't even do my black hole skill. I've only done it like maybe once in that rift. And in that shock tower map, there was one opportunity that I could have maybe 28 to 30 monsters stack on a black hole, but I didn't do it. So I'm already missing another 5 seconds, right? There's so many little elements that could have saved the time. It's not about defending things, it's about breaking things down. And all my numbers are arbitrary of seconds. But if you think about it, you have to think about it in that way. In that scenario, I'm not saying like in other scenarios something else happened, I don't know, right? I'm saying in that PB of 615, there are a lot of things that I already lost time. The 3 deaths, which he explained that it wasn't the 3 deaths, but to me, any death is bad. In softcore, whenever I open a rift, I treat each death as a problem. Now, of course, you can say, well, if you're fighting a Rift Garden and you're saving a power pylon, and the power pylon is at the door of that respective floor that you spawned the thing, you can use the revive checkpoint method and use a death as a time advantage. Well, yes, that is the most prominent one of saving time based on using a death as a way to take advantage, right? But other than that, though, each instance of a GR that I open, whenever I get a death, it's time lost. Because you have to ramp up, or in this case today, especially today, the Halo of Karini or my health pool in terms of the shields it's just not right. I didn't change anything. Now, dominance, yes, I can understand why I'm also dying because nobody was killing a single thing during that position I was at before the speed pylon and after the speed pylon. There was nobody killing a single monster. So we can say that blur would have been better. But most of the deaths today, regardless of during that PB or not, my halo of Karini striking was failing. For one, I was positioning myself way too far from the density. That was one problem. The other problem is even though I was getting hit like so accurately before I can even press it, or I pressed it but it didn't strike a monster, or the monster flew away just far enough from the 15 yards. Yeah. So if that wasp wanted to kill me before the speed pylon, which one of the wasps did, even if I casted my Storm Adder or whether I missed it, if I missed it, yes, definitely, right? The time frame, I'm not gonna like purposely say that, oh, that rip is for sure that the frame didn't register the storm armor that I mentioned, so I'm lying. Well, it's not about that. It's the fact that regardless whether I pressed it or not, the storm armor has to strike that monster first, the closest monster. If I happen to walk into his, like, as I'm dodging and moving forward, if the wasp green pea is shooting and I'm walking forward, but the Halo Karini didn't proc anything around the vicinity of 15 yards or more, I pressed it, it doesn't help. Either way, I still didn't get the buff. So it's not about defending anything. It's actually to break down every single movement, whether it's myself, whether it's the barb, whether it's if you played a certain way in this scenario. I'm not talking about any other scenario that you have faced. That it is, you know, clearly this or that, clearly this or that. But when I looked at how it was, I saw that it was played just fine. In fact, it would be easily a 5-minute rift, and it would have been even more suspicious if I had played perfectly. The fields, like I said, it was 65% power because it isn't the Face Beast version. It isn't really a Valswan version. It didn't have the conduit, right? because it was speed on the shock tower floor, and then we got a five elite power that I ripped once on the left before picking up the power. I think it was either before or after. But anyway, I lost time on the Oculus Ring. I didn't do any black hole casts for the majority of the rift. We got a third channeling, which helps me because I have the attack speed version. But other than that, it's a 65% advantage fields that isn't even the most optimal fields in the entire RNG world. So anyway, I think I've covered a lot of stuff, not defending. I'm saying I covered a lot of like mini details, okay, for that specific run. So I'm gonna have to like attach two different things to it. So with that anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the help. And I will raid you guys over to my friend who I was playing, the wizard, earlier.